attention. Professor Dave, Sheila Kenny here today. Guys, serious topic today. Really serious topic. A very important topic. Okay? We're going to talk to you today. I got to ask you a question. Okay? Do you understand the things you can do to change your life? What is a very simple way to make your life a little bit better? What is a very simple thing that you can do right now to change your life?
To another level. Let's hit it. To another level.
So let me ask you a question. Do you believe that you could do something in 60 seconds that can make your life worse? Of course you do. You know you could do something in 60 seconds that could drastically make your life worse. You know why? It's called jail. Prison. The prison are full of people who did something in 60 seconds. They didn't think about it, Kenny. And now they're in prison for how many years? Whatever, right? Because they didn't think. You have to think. But by the flip side of that, you could do something in 60 seconds to make your life better. I'm not saying your life's going to be wonderful. I said better. Okay? Better. If you understand that. There's a negative and there's a positive. Most people don't pay attention at all to the people they hang around and what those people that they're hanging around are actually doing to them. They don't understand that. They don't think about it. Oh, all they say is, oh, these are my friends. Yeah, but what are your friends doing to you? What are the people you're hanging around doing to you? Kenny, how many people do you know that are hanging around people that are not offering them any value and giving them a lot of negative information?
I know quite a few people, and they've gotten to the point where they've actually convinced themselves that they like it, and doing anything else is too hard to change. So they're like, I might as well just hang around this.
But they don't even think about changing.
Yeah. No, it's not even in their consciousness.
And they convince themselves that this is it.
Right.
Okay? Guys, understand. The most important thing you need to understand about negativity and negative people, you have to listen to the conversation that's going on daily, weekly, monthly. Okay? Because if it has no value, why are you constantly putting yourself in it? What not to do? I teach self-defense. I always start from the point of, guys, this is what not to do. Do I not constantly say that?
All the time.
Because no one teaches what not to do. But guys, you got to understand, in the workplace, in your home, on the weekend, the people you hang out with, do you ever really listen to the conversation? I was just telling the guys earlier, I used to do automotive. That was my field. Used to work at 20 mechanics, okay, in a big place. Guys, every single lunchtime, the guys would grab their lunch, Kenny, sit around and eat. And you know what they would do? They would talk about women all day long. At lunchtime, every lunchtime, they're sitting there telling lies. They're just telling lies about women that they had, they didn't have. This woman loved them, this one, I did this, I did that. And I'm sitting down, I was the youngest guy there. And I'm sitting down going, every day it's the same BS conversation. I know these dudes are lying, okay? No one's getting that much sex. So I'm saying they're lying. But guess what? They did it every day for years. I removed myself from that. I said, that's not moving me forward. That's not getting me nowhere. And I'm quite sure you know people who are indulging in the same thing.
Of course.
In your workplace where you work, what was the conversation like?
Usually it's about the same thing.
Okay.
You see a bunch of guys is about the same topics.
All right. And women are talking about men, and men are talking about women, and this goes on, and it has no value.
Right. And even if they're not talking about each other, they're talking about some reality show that they watch. Other million people are making money talking about them, and it's like, all right, well, what does that have to do with your life?
It has no value. So you got to listen to the conversation in your group, guys, and then take action. Make a change. In order for things to get better for you, you have to get better. In order for things to change for you, you have to change. If you will change, everything will change for you. And there's a positive side. See, if you want to be a photographer and a good photographer, you cannot hang around a bad photographer. So you seek out the person that you want, that you know can help you get the information and move you forward. You don't hang around the negative part or the negative people in what you're going after. And that goes for football, basketball, swimming, anything. There's a saying that you never learn how to play baseball hanging out with a football player. Because he don't know. He don't have the information. Put yourself around positive, successful people in the field that you want to get better at. Hang around them. Stick with them. Ask them questions if they allow you to. Because tell them, man, I got a desire to be as good as you. I want to learn what you know. When I started in this industry, I didn't hang out with the bums. I said, I'm hanging out with the guys that have the skill, the knowledge, and the information that I need and that I want. When I was in my automotive trade, I hung out with the guy who was one of the most well-known guys in the trade. I worked with this guy for 2 years. 2 years for zero money. I was an apprentice. Zero. I didn't get paid. I wanted the information. I was the youngest guy wherever I went. And I was one of the best workers, if not the best, one of the best whenever I worked. Because this guy had the information. I worked my behind off. I got the information. And then I went out into the workplace and I couldn't be denied. Okay? Because I knew what I knew. And he told me, he said, don't let nobody tell you because you're young, you don't know your stuff. See, get so good that you can't be denied. See, that's the goal. Get so good that when they're firing people, they don't fire you. You understand? Get so good at what you do that they're looking around and you make everybody else feel uncomfortable. And guys coming up to you, how many times did you, yo, man, are you trying to make me look bad? Why the hell are you working so hard? Yo, it's lunch, it's break time, take a break. You just got here, you trying to make us look bad? You know how many times I heard that? And I said, yo, I'm not here for you. I'm here for me. I got a mom to take care of. I ain't got to worry about you. Okay? I'm here to work. The problem with today's young people and today's old people, the work ethic sucks. They don't have a good work ethic. Develop a good work ethic, guys. Work harder than everybody else. Do more than what's expected of you. Do more than what you get paid to do. Because you remember one thing, I learned this a long, long time ago. No matter if you work for someone else and they sign your paycheck, the reality is you work for you. You work for you. You don't ever work for anyone else. You are always self-employed, even though someone else signs your check. You work for you. Okay? Because how you do anything is how you do everything. I said it to you before. So guys, stick with the positive. Forget the negative. And listen. Pay attention. Pay attention to your environment and what's being taught and what's being said.
Folks, don't let nobody around you make you feel bad about wanting to do better or wanting to change your environment. Guys, Coach, you always talk about, if you can't change the people around you,
Then
change the people around you.
And that's the way it works. If you can't change the people around you, then change the people around you. Like, comment,
Subscribe, guys. Share. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks a lot. Peace.
To another level.